Importantly, we highlight the fact that exercising is good for our health. And I have no doubt that everyone watching this video knows that for sure. What I'm not sure you know is the particular exercise forms that work and the manner in which they must be done. When I counsel some patients on the need for exercise, before they allow me land, you will hear them say things like, "Doctor, you have no idea. The distance I trek from my house to my workplace every day alone is more than an exercise." To what extent is that trekking to your workplace of a thing helping your heart and lungs? In this video, you will find answers to those questions. The role exercise play in the control of such conditions as hypertension and diabetes cannot be overemphasized. Kindly note that you don't have to have developed these conditions before you adopt a lifestyle of a regular exercise. There's a common saying that the best time to prepare for war is in the time of peace. Three things must characterize this exercise if it is going to be effective in the prevention and control of hypertension. Most hypertensive patients respond to exercise treatment. So you should also consider exercise as important as your drug because it's an important aspect of the management of hypertension. If you want to achieve results as far as exercise and the health of your heart and lungs is concerned, you must play by the rules. Not all forms of exercises are geared towards strengthening the heart. The ignorance of this information I'm about to pass across is what makes some people do some activities in the name of exercise whose overall effect equals labor. So this is such a setting where the saying anything goes will not be applicable. By the way, if you are not in the habit of doing exercise yet, you are not doing well at all. Show some love to these vital organs. Whichever height you are aspiring to get to in life, don't forget you are going there together. You're going there with your heart, you're going there with your lungs. Abi, you can't possibly leave them behind. Then it's just wise to ensure that they're also strong for you. Make sure they are strong for you so they can be there for you. I understand that the whole idea of doing exercise may sound like a big deal to you, but you will soon find out that it can be as simple as ABC. As you will soon discover, these specific exercise types can be done just about anywhere with little or no equipment. The same way you have some specific exercises that build your biceps, some your abdominal wall muscles, some your butt muscles, and so on. There are some specific forms of exercises that are effective in strengthening your heart muscles. That being said, so what are the things that must characterize your exercise if it will be that time that will help your heart and lungs? Number one, it must be aerobic or cardio. It must be a cardio form of exercise. By aerobic, we mean it must be one that gets your heart pumping and your lungs working harder for a sustained period of time, while at the same time providing adequate oxygen supply to your heart and to your lungs, to your body. The rationale is to cause your heart rate to rise and result in more oxygen being consumed by your heart. If there is no commensurate oxygen supply as you put these organs to work, then it is not aerobic. Hear it now, aeros, air. Some exercises will not fit in when we're talking about aerobic exercises. By that definition, resistance exercises are not favored. You can do those if your concern is to build your muscles. So, it definitely cannot be one, yoga. It cannot be push-ups. It is not any of the squats. It's not the stretching exercises. The burpee is not aerobic. Weightlifting can't obviously qualify for this. Sprints do not qualify for an aerobic exercise. I will explain why running will fit in, but sprint will not in a jiffy. So what are some of the examples of these aerobic exercises? Running. If you can run. If you cannot run, then you jog. If you cannot jog, then you brisk walk. But note, I said brisk walk. You cannot be walking at your normal pace and claim that you are doing aerobic exercise. You can use the step counter on your phone or a fitness tracker to monitor your steps. Set a goal of about 10,000 steps per day and increase steadily. Download the step counter apps if you don't have one. There are many of them on your app stores. By the time you start using it, some of you may discover for the very first time how sedentary your lifestyle has been. Wow. This is very bad for your health. Download it after this video. Don't procrastinate. And let me know if you did in the comment section. Running can be done in a way that is not aerobic. In medicine, when we want to bring a negation to a word, we at times simply add the preface "an," "an." So when it is not aerobic, we say it is anaerobic. So I'll be using anaerobic. Anaerobic running happens when you run really fast, like you do in sprint, faster than the rate at which you are receiving air. A sprint is running over a short distance at full speed of the body, or a short distance race run with full speed from the beginning to the end. This kind of running creates an oxygen debt in our bodies, which makes you feel very hard to breathe and often leaves you feeling exhausted afterwards. It looks like I'm very serious, but so if we say running, then we must run in an aerobic way. Other examples of aerobic exercise include swimming, cycling, rowing, jumping ropes, volleyball, hiking, skipping, dancing. For dancing, you can join a cardio dance class where you do it as a group, and it's way more fun when you do it this way. But some of you that they ask you to dance in churches or gatherings and you just be doing like this, you have seen that dancing is a form of cardio exercise. So be encouraged to dance more. Those doing indoor forms of aerobic exercises, adequate ventilation or air conditioning must be ensured. Don't forget that what makes it aerobic in the first place is the air, the oxygen, Aerobic. This they call the sound like say Obi dey inside.
I'm lurking over here. Can't you see I'm lurking?